A blessed Wednesday to all of you, brothers and sisters. I'm Brofil, and with me is my fiancé.
Hi, have a good day. I am Cician, and we're here for this week's
Word from home.
The Gospel for today was taken from the book of Mark, chapter 9, verses 38 to 40. In this passage, John said to Jesus, "Teacher, we saw someone using your name to cast out demons, but we told him to stop because he wasn't in our group." "Don't stop him," Jesus said. "No one who performs a miracle in my name will soon be able to speak evil of me. Anyone who is not against us is for us." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. What I have understood from the Gospel is that we must always clear about what is essential and what is not. And we also have to be careful not to break fellowship over these secondary issues. Maybe what we need instead is discernment. We should always pray, ask Jesus what He wants us to do, and then let Jesus use us as an instrument. So I think that's the most important thing whenever we are being distracted. And brothers and sisters, since it's a Feb-Ibig month, what we're going to share you is about our story as one. We crossed our path in the community. We are in the same batch. We are batch 2018. And somehow I could say we are blessed. We are blessed that we have the same faith. We have the same belief. We are practicing all same practices natin as Catholic. So we are blessed for that. I remember a time when Yen asked me, sabi niya ganon, "Langga, what if mag-Chinese community ako?" Di ba? Naalala mo yan? Tapos ang sagot ko lang sa kanya, sabi ko lang, "Totoo ba? Bakit ka magcha-Chinese community? Chinese ka ba?" Then, seryoso pala siya. Siguro mas maganda if you will be the one who lead us in recalling this event. Yung time na bakit mo ba nasabi or what made you say that you would like to practice this Chinese community. So, why don't you be the one to share it to our brothers and sisters?
Yes, Langga. Same with what disciple, with the gospel passage. I'm kind of a disciple because I am disturbed of people around me. I'm not focusing on what I am believing to. So parang ganon. Kasi nakita ko sa community na ang daming tao na practicing Christianity, attending masses, participating households, they worship at all, and also they do the rosaries. So para sa akin, I start questioning myself if am I in the right group, na parang nakikita ko yung tao how they easily judge people, and also sometimes, sorry for the word, they criticize people. And kaya nga tayo andito sa community because we all are sinners. So parang for me, bakit ganun sila? So parang yung spiritual aspects ko, it's getting low. Parang
So you're
nagdi-decrease
getting
siya.
discouraged.
Because I am so discouraged of what happened. To make the story short, naging okay naman siya when I started asking myself na kung bakit andito ako sa community, kung bakit ako nagsistay, and to whom I am serving to. So, by that time, it made me realize na, yun na nga, sa sinabi mo na I just need to clear my purpose.
Yes.
And since I am get closer and to serve Him, I should focus on myself, to God, not to people around me. And also, my faith should not based of what people, kung ano man ginagawa ng
People
mga
around
tao,
you.
people around you, kung ano man ginagawa nila. My faith should be on Him, not be shaken at all.
If I could recall it right, that time, since you know how active I am sa service, pero I never force you. I never force you na parang, no, you have to attend. Kailangan ganito, ganyan. Kasi I know to myself na if I'll just be forcing you to do those things without your own willingness, initiative, you will get easily tired. That's the reasons as well kung bakit parang sinabi ko, you have to reflect to all those questions. You have to ask yourself. You should be the one to answer it because not necessarily, mahirap di ba? We're a couple, we're in the same community, pero not necessarily that, yeah, of course, I have to influence you, but still that initiative, yung willingness dapat sa iyo mismo manggaling because that's the only time that you can practice it without any hesitation and then you'll be able to serve Him completely and fully.
And that, I honor you for that. I mean, you have a big impact of my spiritual
Growth.
faith growth as well. So thank you so much.
Yeah, honoring birthday cake. It's honoring me. Okay, how can we relate it more ba when it comes to our relationship? I could say na siguro like disciples and then the other man, yung sa gospel na binasa mo kanina, na who's also following and believing in the power of Jesus. I think like these two men, they have like differences katulad natin, di ba? Sa relationship natin, we always have all those differences, di ba?
Totally opposite.
Yeah, so opposite, maybe that's the reason because opposite attracts, di ba?
Yeah.
And yet we're here. We're here together for about how many years now? Getting 3 years, yeah? 3 years engaged and swerte niya. We're engaged. And that's because siguro I think the most important element why we are keeping it this way and then why we are still here and then decided to stay is because we know how to acknowledge yung differences na yun.
Yeah.
We know how to respect each other's decision, yung mga siguro perspective ng bawat isa sa atin. And then we are always trying to be open sa isa't isa and not only try to listen but the most important thing is to understand where the other person is coming from. And most likely I think the good thing is whenever we talk, whenever we have the chance, dalawa lang tayo, we always talk about the future and then we always have this goal, di ba?
And I think the best thing with us as couple, our goal is to have faith that this relationship will work.
Yes, exactly. Because if you don't have this faith, then siguro 1 year, 2 years, bye. Parang ganun.
Yes.
Having said that, na yes, we have this goal of having family, moving from SFC to CFC in the future, and then living this, diba, joyful life with our future children. Yeah, future children. But only all of these things will happen to have this Christian family life if we will always put Christ as the center of it. So for today, brothers and sisters, that's all we have. And we hope that our story, our own sharing have somehow inspired you. And always remember that we always have to keep that faith. And then that faith is nothing without trusting God. You always have to trust, you have to believe because only Him would bring us to this right path. And our journey with Him will always not easy, it will be difficult, but again, trust the process and worry less. So for all of this, brothers and sisters, may God be praised. Spread the love.